Peace, 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 y'all. It's your boy ActionFiggySkinny here again with another quick hit review. And today we've got somebody that I didn't think I'd see until like April, but these figs just dropped like super random, super quickly. The official wave was announced in December. We start seeing these early January. Without further ado, we're talking about our boy in retro card comic book form, Chameleon. Happy to have this. We have him in his Spider-Man animated series, accurate comic book, well, not comic book, more or less animation accurate suit. A lot of people have been waiting for this fig. A lot of people have anticipated this was going to be on the retro card. Me personally, I kind of hope this is the final retro card we get, because my wall is like way too full and I don't have any more room. But you know, if we get more, we're going to get more. So without further ado, we about to see what's in this box. Yep. And of course, for those of you that care, the back shows this view of Chameleon holding that J. Jonah Jameson accessory head that he comes with. It also shows the other figures in the wave that include Spider-Man Unlimited, Agent Venom, Spider-Boy, Electro, and Marvel's Kane. The back reads: the half-brother of Kraven the Hunter, an enemy of Spider-Man, Chameleon is a master of disguise and ultimate undercover spy. Chill. Yeah, so let's get into this thing. And here he is fresh out the package. No real complaints about this. There's a few things I don't like. I wish they included butterfly wings on him. I find the torso a little wide, but then after comparing it to an actual still shot, which I'll bring up in the, on this side, actual still shot of Chameleon from the cartoon, he did have a wide ass chest like that. You know what I mean? Like that was the thing about him. Otherwise, the deco, the paint, the matted, everything, I like it. I like the matted colored of blue that they chose. It's like purplish blue. It's almost like lilac. I totally dig that. I like the matte finish on his head and everything. The paint-wise, this thing's perfect. Yeah, just it's pretty basic figure. Nothing too crazy about ab crunch. With this ab crunch, I kind of wish they went with that like torso upper rocker that they've been, doing it on like but it's like they choose which figs to do it with and they choose which figs not to do it with. I don't feel like they needed to do it with this fig. It just would have been an added bonus, because when moving him forward, it wouldn't have looked so weird. So let's quickly get into articulation on this fig, and let's keep going. Excuse me for the coughing. That's not me. It's my gross ass neighbors upstairs who just don't know how to cover their mouths. So yeah, that's that. Let's get into articulation real quick. Articulation wise, obviously the head, it moves up decently enough, but not like great. This thing on the neck here, that's like kind of like a scarf thing, kind of hinders it a bit. It looks down, hard to look down, but he does look down, as you can see. Ab crunch, nothing crazy, goes forward a bit, back not too much. Arm rotation goes up 360. You get it like a very wide on this, especially with this, kind of like similar to the which Iron Man was it? Silver Centurion Iron Man, where they put these here and it would rotate with it, so you can see that kind of rotating with it. It's cool. Double jointed elbows, obviously pinless, all that good stuff. Double jointed knees, that is also pinless. A lot of stiff plastic on these though, as you can see. And yeah, we get a boot rotation. Thank goodness, because lately the figs have not been having that. And yeah, nothing too crazy. I'm quite happy with how this guy came out. I'd like to have him pose like this with his arms behind his back. I think that looks kind of cool and promising. But yeah, pretty basic. Pretty basic. Let's get into accessories now. So in terms of accessories, he doesn't come with much. He comes with a few things that we're just going to pull up real quick. He comes with this unmasked head, or this masked head that's squished, looking like a mask for J. Jonah Jameson. Pretty cool, though. With this version of the fig, I'm not exactly sure why he would need a mask, because if you watch the cartoon, he would just use a belt buckle on his belt to change from character to character. I don't know if that was like some new technology, but that's what happened there. So this is a cool addition to give to the classic Chameleon in the suit, who used masks, and that's what I'll use for him. He also comes with this standard gun that we've seen many times before. This first came with, I believe, Forge in the Caliban wave, and then we saw it again with X-Men Deadpool and a few other characters. We saw this also with the Hellfire Club little agent, the guys there, those are the dudes. So yeah, That's a cool thing. Same with this pistol. Also standard with the Hellfire Club guys and that Deadpool that I was talking about and a few others. I believe this is also came with the first Chameleon. So this little blaster gun that doesn't look like a blaster gun, that doesn't look like a real gun. Hasbro can get away with this. Keep reprinting it. No detail on it. Not bothered by it because I'm probably going to throw these in a bin and call that George. He also comes with two fists. Two fists. They work pretty well. They work very, very well, actually. They're just plain white fists. Not much to, not much to talk about here. Just plain white matted painted fists to match your boy. That's kind of what I'm going to have them with. And it's groovy. Groovy, groovy, groovy. So yeah. Now, let's get into comparisons real quick. Okay, so for comparisons, right off the bat, I'm going to go ahead and compare him to some of the Insidious Six team members. So I'm going to totally get this wrong, but I believe the team members in Insidious Six were Doc Ock, Shocker, Chameleon, Rhino, Mysterio, and I can't remember the last, Craven? Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's where, oh no, Scorpion, sorry, Scorpion, not Craven, Scorpion. So that was the Insidious Six. I don't have Scorpion on me because he's on the shelf, but I will compare him next to Doc Ock and, Shocker. That looks cool. Very, very cool. Nothing too crazy. I know you guys want me to do all those head swaps. The head swaps are going to come in another short afterwards because there's just so many to pick from, you know what I mean? Next up, let's go ahead and put him up against the retro carded Rhino, see what they look like next to each other. Well, it looks really, really good. Now let's throw him up against, okay, I'm going to have to like bend his arms. Oopsies. Whoops. Real quick, let's throw him up against a couple female figs that are going to just fall over like that. So we have him here against the X23 Laura Kinney that came in a Sasquatch Build-A-Figure wave. And we have the recent Blackout Build-A-Figure wave Lilith. It looks good. Looks good. Throw him up against the Secret Wars Wolverine for a height comparison. Again, looks really good. Looks good against everything, pretty much. And then all these head swaps are coming through. And then finally, just because you need to, you have to, especially with a fig like this, you got to put him up against your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. And I'm using the one from the Vulture 2-pack, as this is the one that was here available for Spider-Man comparisons. My go-to Spider-Man is the Spider-Man is Amazing Friends 3-pack version, and that is the joint I choose to, but I like this guy a lot for the head sculpt. This is a better animated head sculpt than the animated Spider-Man that they did give us. So yeah, that's what these two, oh my goodness, as I was saying, that's what these two look like next to each other. Pretty great. I'm gonna go ahead and put that Spider-Man head on this body just for y'all, just to show y'all what it looked like, you know what I mean? And yeah, let's get into that. And here he is with that Spidey head sculpt on. Again, this fig was more or less, the character, and based on how he was in Spider-Man the Animated Series, he wasn't more of a mask guy. His belt buckle here just kind of switched his whole look. So this to me is inaccurate, but I'm going to put his head back on and show him here. Oh, see that this neck piece does come off, which reveals his neck a little bit more, gives you more space on there, but then you also got to turn around and pop this head on. There you go. And then yeah, so here he is with this pistol. He kind of rocked the pistol a lot. I didn't see him with the big, you know what I mean? I didn't see him much with the big rifle that he also came with. He usually had a pistol, but thing about this pistol is that he, like his fingers couldn't really go through the trigger hole. So that was a little bit annoying for me. Let's throw him with the like this. So he's supposed to grip on, like I'm not exactly sure how he's supposed to hold the J. Jonah mask here that he has. Like I've seen him holding it like this in some photos. Like it's, yeah, you got to get your hands around it, but it's not like, it's not great how he holds that. I don't love it, but sure, again, not being a mask based, yeah, like he can kind of grip on it to it like that, but I'm not a big fan of that and how that looks. I probably won't have him do that. And as for this rifle, yeah, I probably won't have him carry this either. Like, again, it fits in both hands. You can have him like pose with it and like as if he's gonna pop you in your chest. But again, I don't remember Chameleon really rocking a rifle like that, especially this like weird goofy one. So he's probably gonna stick with the handgun. And yeah, that's basically that. Let's get into my final thoughts on this fig before we wrap this here up. Chill. And there he is with both fists, in case you wanted to see what he looked like with both fists on. And final thoughts. Final thoughts on this figure is it does what it's supposed to do. I'm not super stoked on it. I like the colorways. I mentioned things that I liked about it. I am stoked on it. What am I saying? Like I am, because we get to complete like our Insidious 6 and we get our cartoon animated version of Chameleon. But I wish they did a little bit more, and by a little bit more I mean just butterfly joints, man. Just give me the butterfly joints. Any chance you can do it, just run me those butterfly joints. That's all I need. So otherwise, this fig gets a 7 on 10, because I wasn't, dying for a Chameleon, but I'm happy to get another retro card, and it completes team, and I'm always loving that, because that means more teams for my Team Photo Friday picks. If you guys like those, check them out on my IG, and if you like this review, please go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment, and share this with your friends, because I'm just trying to get this little channel to grow. Every share, every like, and every comment helps me greatly, and I appreciate you guys every day so much. So yeah, if you like this review, go ahead and do all that, share all the shares, like all the likes, do all them things, and keep checking out my videos, because I'll be putting up at least 3 a week, especially reviews and other bonuses. And yeah, keep up, keep fit, have fun, keep collecting, and be safe out there, people. It's your boy ActionFiggySkinny. Until next time, peace.